So, welcome back to the channel. I have about 5 minutes and I don't want to lose any time. I play Evil West and I got 100% of the achievements, 30 out of 30, and here's how I did it. Before we begin, I want to let you know that the latter part of this achievement hunt was done live on Twitch. If you want to check me out, twitch.tv/IceSpikes. I'm always glad to see people come by and say hi. Without further ado, let's become the weirdest West superhero. This achievement run took me about 70 hours of total playtime to complete. This was done on the Steam version of the game, and to tell you the truth, I feel that the playtime could be a little bit less due to having my playtime held back by the game itself. Again, crash after crash. We started on a medium difficulty for the first run because we wanted to know how the combat worked and how it was gonna stack up. We initially made it to a stage called Lighting in a Bottle about halfway through the game. Alright, Lighting in a Bottle, the problematic stage, right? Which was the stage that we unfortunately lost our progress due to bugs. Lucky for us, by that point we have already unlocked 11 of the achievements, including Monster Ball, for performing a cannonball move to 50 enemies, Pointless Violence for performing 15 finishers in the fields for hitting 45 weak points, E-Rodeo for killing 20 enemies using the E-combo, Sparks of Hope, Mighty Mitten, Calico, Chewing Bolts, Ticks and Leashes, Sever Forever, and Adapt or Die. We had to wait back a couple weeks before we could get back to the game, and by that point we lost our save, so we needed to restart it, and so we did. Okay.
Nah, it's not that bad. Almost there. Shit.
And by the way, I did make videos about that full playthrough. Full Let's Play playthrough will be linked in the description and in the icon cards on the corner. By completing that playthrough, we scored 6 more achievements related to the story. Those are Drop of Blood, Field Agent, Asian Blood, Chestnuts, Novice for beating the game on Novice difficulty or higher, and Adept for beating the game on normal difficulty or higher. From there, we noticed that the difficulty achievement actually stacked, so we opted to go for the expert difficulty playthrough, netting us a couple more miscellaneous achievements on the way. The Weird West Superhero is the achievement that have you beat the game on evil difficulty, and this was easy until it wasn't. And lucky for us, to soften the blow, we packed the expert achievement with it, but we'll get back to that. During the evil playthrough, we happened to complete Slam Champion for slamming enemies 100 times, Minor Deity for defeating the Parasiter on evil difficulty. There we go, Minor Deity. Weren't you listening? For defeating the Brooch on evil difficulty. Ooh, weren't you listening? I wasn't. And Then You Die for defeating William Reinter on evil difficulty. There we go, Then You Die. Everything about the combat was fun and the game was easy and manageable until about the same place where my first playthrough got lost. The game bugged out, so some of my stages weren't even giving me experience, so I couldn't finish all my upgrades and perks on that run. And to top it all, I entered stage 15, the Bank Haste, locked out of my supercharged state. I put all the money that I have on the game into my upgrade 3, but nothing was working. And if you played this game before, you know that the last 2 stages are no joke. The Bank Haste is a stage that keeps throwing you enemies that are harder and harder every encounter and every stop that you get. And the grand finale is no joke either. This stage does not give you a breather. It starts you right on the middle of combat. And this combat encounter is not easy. At this point, my friend, I was real worried because there's 3 achievements to complete this game that are attached to you being able to complete your skill tree. These skills are Boys and Toys for having all weapon upgrades activated at the same time, Pew Pew Die for killing at least 30 enemies with each electrical augmented firearm, and Sagittarius Artenos, which is all trophies unlocked. In addition to that, this game has 4 skill trophies that sound really hard, but you can cheese them out on easy difficulty, and those are Bio-Friendly, defeat the Parasiter without killing any of the minions, Bleed Out, defeat the Brooch without letting it heal, Father's Day, defeat William Reindeer in less than 6 minutes, and Best the Beast, defeat Felicity the Albano without using HP dispenser. Back to the Weird West Superhero achievement, things were looking grim. so grim that I didn't know what to do while I was playing the haste. The haste was getting so difficult for me to manage that I was contemplating giving up on the challenge. But giddy up, cowboy! Frankly, I logged out. Suddenly, halfway through the stage, my game decides to start working, and it started giving me experience points again for me to use. These helped tremendously by giving me the opportunity to have more skills to use on these tough fights. And man, I was glad, because these two stages are a real pain to complete. The haste and the grand finale were real difficult at the beginning of each stage. But they were fun to play because I did feel like I learned enough of the game to be comfortable with the combat. And we did die a couple times. I have to take a break for a day, come back, but the last day... Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I need to think, I need to do, I just don't know how to react. And we are out of here. Hell yeah, checkpoint and a perk. Woo! Alright, we're gonna go ahead and stay here. Beautiful. You just have to wait, play it right, and these will be done. Funny enough, I can do this. It's the end. It's the end. We persevere and complete that challenge on the evil difficulty and became the weird West superhero that it requires us to. What's kind of cool, I actually like this game a lot. As a side note, this was completed before the latest update we have, so there's actually another update that added one most cosmetic to grab and another mode I believe is through permadeath. So I don't know if I'm gonna be visiting that anytime soon, but there's something for you there. The game was about 40 or 50 bucks at the beginning, so it wasn't a full price game, but it was fun. I actually found it to be extremely entertaining. I like the combat, it was simple, it was another throwback, and I'm looking forward for more games like these that are not asking me to sink tons of time to complete the game, because time is valuable. You might not have the same time as someone that plays longer games that are grindy by nature, and I appreciate that. That's why I can wait and looking forward to whenever I got the opportunity to play Hi-Fi Rush and Wanted Dead. Last game I completed was Dead Space, and that was also an amazing experience. I'm looking forward to play Callisto Protocol at some point, even though we got a bad rep, but the only thing I can do is try and check it out for myself. I do appreciate when games respect your time and don't have you go doing mindless grinding just because they want to give you a false sense that you got the best out of your money, with some senseless, mindless grinding that is forceful in nature and eventually not fun. I'd rather have a concise experience that it's fun instead of an endless grindathon that means nothing and is no fun at the end. And it is coming for someone that is playing Monster Hunter currently. If you have the game and like the combat, I definitely recommend you to give it a go. I had a ton of fun with the game and I feel I got the money's worth out of my time spent in the game. If you want to check another video, I have 2 more videos on this series of the games I completed, so check it out. It's gonna be on the screen, and feel free to see on the channel and check if you like it. If you want to check me live, I do some of these live on Twitch, twitch.tv/IceSpikes. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Giddy up, cowboy. The Weird West, it's a better place now. Until the next one, bye!